Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news as the countdown to the 2025 NFL season gets more intense. One of the biggest stories around the Steelers isn't just about the upcoming schedule or the new draft picks. No, it's about a guy who's been a cornerstone of that Steelers defense for years, Cam Heyward. And let me tell you, the uncertainty surrounding his participation in the season opener has everyone talking. The legendary reporter Adam Schefter, someone whose word is highly respected in NFL circles, has raised questions about whether Heyward will be ready to go for Week 1. That's right, this isn't just a minor injury scare. This is a real concern that could potentially alter the entire outlook of the Steelers' defense early on in the season. Now, Cam Heyward isn't just any player. He's a leader, a symbol of toughness and resilience, and a player whose presence on the field is felt in every play. Known for his exceptional skill, his ability to disrupt opposing offenses, and his leadership qualities, Heyward has been a pivotal part of the Steelers' identity. His leadership extends beyond just his play. It's about setting an example, inspiring the younger guys, and anchoring that defensive line. When he's healthy and on the field, the Steelers' defense transforms into a formidable force. But the question now is, will he be able to start the season at full strength? Will he be able to contribute from the first game, or will we be looking at a period of adjustment if he's sidelined? This uncertainty doesn't just cause concern among fans, it also sparks a lot of debate among analysts and insiders. The Steelers have always been a team built on resilience and solid fundamentals, but losing a player of Heyward's caliber, even temporarily, could change the dynamics dramatically. The defense, which has been one of the team's strengths, might need to adapt quickly if they're without their veteran leader. And that's a challenge. The Steelers have a history of overcoming adversity, of stepping up when it's needed most, but the beginning of a new season is always critical. You want your best players healthy and ready to go, especially in a division like the AFC North, which is arguably the most competitive in the league. Looking at the bigger picture, the Steelers' defense has always been anchored by their leadership and tenacity, and Cam Heyward embodies that more than anyone. His ability to clog running lanes, pressure the quarterback, and rally the defense makes him a unique player. Without him, the team might have to lean even more on other guys like TJ Watt, but Watt alone can't do it all. The defense thrives on that combination of experience, leadership, and relentless energy that Heyward brings. So if he's not ready for Week 1, it's not just a minor setback. It's a challenge that the coaching staff, led by head coach Mike Tomlin, will need to address quickly. And let's not forget, Heyward's leadership isn't just felt on game day. Off the field, he's a vocal presence in the locker room, a mentor to younger players, and someone who keeps the team grounded. That kind of influence can't be easily replaced, especially early in the season when chemistry and cohesion are still being established. The Steelers' front office and coaching staff are undoubtedly working around the clock to assess his condition, hoping for good news. They've seen what Heyward can do when healthy, that incredible motor, that relentless pursuit of the ball, and his knack for making game-changing plays. Now, fans are holding their breath, anxiously waiting for updates. The season opener is just around the corner, and every day that passes without clarity about Heyward's status adds to the suspense. Is he doing rehab? Will he be able to participate in practice this week? These are questions every Steelers supporter is asking. And while optimism remains, realism is also in play. The NFL season is unforgiving, and every injury or setback can ripple through a team's plans. But even with the uncertainty, I think we can all agree, the Steelers have a resilient core, and they've shown time and again that they can adapt. The team's depth will be tested early on, and it's going to be interesting to see who steps up if Heyward isn't 100% or isn't available at all. The coaching staff has been preparing for different scenarios, and the younger players in the roster will have to rise to the occasion. But let's be honest, nothing replaces the leadership and skill of Cam Heyward. His absence would certainly be felt, no doubt about it. Still, the Steelers are a team built on grit, and they've faced tough situations before. The defensive scheme might evolve a bit, with other players getting more snaps, but the core principles remain the same: relentless effort, stout defense, and leadership by example. And you know what's interesting about this situation? It highlights just how crucial health and availability are in the NFL. One player, even someone as vital as Heyward, can influence not just individual plays but the entire team's mindset. The mental aspect of football is huge, especially when dealing with injuries or uncertainties. It can rally a team together, or it can create doubts. The Steelers have always been a team that believes in overcoming obstacles, and this season looks no different. The message from the locker room, from the coaching staff, and from the players themselves has been clear: they're ready to fight, no matter what. As the days pass, all eyes are on that injury report, on the updates from practices, and on the words of team officials. The anticipation is building because everyone knows how much is riding on this. The Steelers' defense has been a strength for years, and a lot of that is because of Cam Heyward's leadership. If he can come through and be ready for Week 1, it could give the team a massive boost. But if not, the challenge is to adapt quickly and maintain that defensive toughness that's been a hallmark of Pittsburgh football. This situation also puts into perspective just how important the first few games are in setting the tone for the entire season. Early wins can build confidence, while setbacks can test a team's resilience. The AFC North is stacked with talented teams, and the Steelers know they can't afford to fall behind early, especially if their veteran leader isn't fully available. But I believe in this team's spirit. They've faced adversity before, and they've always found a way to rise up. That's what Steelers football is all about: never giving up, never losing faith, and always fighting until the final whistle. And let's remember, this isn't just about one player. It's about the entire team rallying together, about that collective effort that makes the Steelers special. Whether Heyward is on the field or not, the team's identity is rooted in resilience, in that never-say-die attitude that has defined the franchise for decades. The coaching staff, led by Mike Tomlin, has a proven track record of navigating tough situations, and you can be sure they're planning multiple strategies to keep the defense stout. So, as we inch closer to kickoff, the suspense only grows. Fans, analysts, and everyone who loves Steelers football are waiting for that final word. Is Cam Heyward going to be ready? Will he take the field in Week 1? That answer will shape how the team approaches the season, how they prepare in the coming weeks, and ultimately, how they aim to make yet another deep playoff run. The Steelers have a rich history of overcoming obstacles, and I have no doubt that they'll face this challenge head-on. The passion, the grit, and the determination are all still there, and I know that whether Heyward is in the game or not, this team will fight with everything they've got. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Heyward will be ready for the opener? How do you think the defense will adapt if he's not? Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers community. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. This season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and we're here to bring every detail right to you. Thanks for watching, and let's get ready for a Steelers season full of hope, grit, and maybe, just maybe, another Super Bowl run.